Welcome back. This is the third lesson recording for IM1, January 26, 2021. So let's get back to the complex guess my number problem. Okay, it said that when I add two numbers, the sum is negative 12.5, but when I subtract them, the difference is 3.5. So how do I do that? Well, I am going to start by writing the two requirements as two equations. Can you come up with the equations that represents the two conditions? Can you then, when you have, can you type your equations in chat? I want two equations on the same line, please. And then when you have that, you're going to graph the equations in desmos.com and then find the solution. Okay, so extension would be to rewrite into a slope-intercept form of, and then you can graph it yourself certainly, or check your graphing. Then find the solution from the graphs, from the Desmos, where the 2 points are intersecting. Find the x value, find the y value, and that you can put that in the chat and then verify your solution on your paper. That's checking by substituting back into the original equations that you had, making sure that they are correct. So please pause the video and see if you can do this yourself, because the answers are going to be shown in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the requirements of two equations, two numbers that add to negative 12.5, that's going to be x plus y is equal to negative 12.5. And the second equation is x minus y is equal to 3.5. Great, and when you graph this, what did you get as your solution? You should have gotten x is equal to negative 4.5 and y is equal to negative 8. Okay? And hopefully you did the verification on your paper. Alright, so then problem number 4. I'm giving you another problem. This time we're going to get a little bit more complicated, and you are going to be taking notes as well as telling me your answers in private chat. The difference between two numbers is 16. Okay, so see if you can convert that to an equation. And one number is 3 times the other number. Okay, so one number is 3 times the other number. So how could we translate that into equation? So you're going to come up with the equation, and then you are going to graph the equation on Desmos. Again, extension to rewrite it in slope-intercept form and graph it yourself, and then find the solution from the graph, and then finally verify your solution on paper by substituting each of the x and y values into your original two equations and making sure that they are coming out with a true statement. Okay, so what do you have as your two equations? It should be x minus y is equal to 16. And because they add to 16, what's the second equation? One number, the first number is, let's say x is 3 times, is means it's equal to. So you can translate that as x equals 3 times, so 3 multiplied by y. So it just becomes x is equal to 3y. Okay, and graph those. And from Desmos, you should get the solution as x is equal to 24 and y is equal to 8. Those are your solutions. Okay, so this is an extension problem that we probably won't be able to go through in class, but I thought this would be fun to try. Mrs. Van Horn's candy bag has Kit Kats and Reese's. Yum. There are a total of 230 candies. The number of Kit Kats is 4 less than 5 times the number of Reese's. Okay, so first you're going to come up with the two equations that represents this situation. So there are a total of 230 candies. So what are we going to represent the two candies as? Maybe Reese's as x, the number of candies, number of Reese's as x, and number of Kit Kat as y. Okay? And you can type your equation in chat and then graph the equation in Desmos and then find the solution from the graphs and verify your solution on paper. you should have x plus y is equal to 230 because that's the first sentence. There are a total of 230 candies. That means however many x's of Reese's we have plus y is going to be 230. The number of Kit Kats, that's y, is, okay, so y equals 4 less than 5 times the number of Reese's. So you need to read this carefully. 4 less than, okay, which has more? Are you going to have more of Kit Kats or more of Reese's? Okay, so you're going to have more of Reese's because Kit Kat there's 4 less than. So it's going to be something minus 4 than the 5 times the number of Reese's. So 5 times y, 5 times x minus 4 is going to be x. Okay, so then you put that in and come up with the solution, and then you get your solution to be x is 191 and y is equal to 39. Great, so this is the end of the lesson. So I want you to type in chat how you feel about what we did today. How do you feel about solving systems of equation 1 to 5? 5 meaning you got this, 1 means you're completely lost, and you're also going to add new entry in the table of content in your notebook, solving systems of equation graphically. And you're also going to scan and submit your classwork to classwork 126. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for listening.